Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've done a chit chat get ready with me. I'm gonna go clubbing right now, so I'm ready to leave. So I've done my makeup for it. It's gonna be long wear makeup because obviously I'm going out for a long time, and just like really glam, full coverage, cake face kind of thing, but not actually cakey. I didn't know what I was going to do, so I've kind of just got to go along with the get ready with me. And yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe and share my video if you want to. See you in my next one. So I'm going to start with my moisturiser, which is Garnier's Moisture Protect, and it's nothing special, it's just a moisturiser. Lately, after I wash my face, I've noticed that I feel so dry. And I know obviously it's because my face is clean, but I never used to like get that. I don't know, maybe because I'm getting old. I'm going to take a little bit of the Maybelline Baby Skin just to smooth out my pores and my T-zone. And then I'm going to spray my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and I'm just going to spray it a bit like on my skin and hair because you can use it for that as well. And it just smells amazing, so I'll put that everywhere, please. Am I gonna do foundation first? For foundation, I'm gonna mix the Rimmel Match Perfection and the Estee Double Wear, just so that I get the perfect shade. And I'm gonna buff that in using my Zoeva buffer brush. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna use a lot of makeup today because I'm going out tonight, and to be honest, I just kind of feel like shit. And makeup makes me feel better, so I'm gonna pack it on. Also, I'm gonna be out for a while, so I'm gonna do a lot of steps to make it last. Oh, that's not cute. To conceal my ugly blemishes, I'm gonna use Rimmel's Matte Perfection Concealer in the shade Soft Beige, which is still too light for me, but I'll make it work. The concealer is okay, like I'm gonna use it, but I wouldn't repurchase it again because it's just not that high of a coverage, so I'm not gonna bother again. And for concealer and to put powder on, I always use my sponge, which is on Real Techniques, and I'm gonna dampen that with Slay All Day, and I have the peach one, which smells really good. And I really feel like if you don't dampen your sponge, it just doesn't work. So make sure you wet it. To highlight under my eyes and on the rest of my face, I'm going to use LA Girls Pro Conceal in Porcelain. And this is a really good concealer, especially for it only being £5. It's pretty good if you ask me. Imagine, I've obviously been using it as a highlight, because obviously it's like really light for me, but then I thought this concealer is really good, so I'm gonna buy the actual colour for me to use on blemishes. Let me show you. This is the colour that I bought thinking it was my colour. Really? I'm just gonna use it on clients, but it's really annoying. And speaking of clients, I really want to start doing client like makeup tutorials, so showing how I do makeup on clients. And for me personally, like, everyone's like a makeup artist, so like you're always learning new things, and you know, like the best way to do things and blah blah blah. So it's helped me a lot to watch client makeup tutorials on YouTube, so I'd love to do them, even if they're not actually clients, like they're my friends. You'd still learn so much, so I'm gonna start doing those. I'm going to go in with my Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot by MAC. As always, to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. I personally cannot wear eyeshadow without an eyelid primer. It will just crease within minutes. So I have to use this. So now I'm going to really bake with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and off camera I use just normal brow powders to fill in my eyebrows. And the brushes that I'm going to be using a lot in this video, the ones with the gold, what do you call it, like the gold packaging, the gold style on it, is from BH Cosmetics, and I just got them in a set and I love them, and I'm so annoyed because I don't like the Morphe ones, or nearly most of them that I've bought, so I could have saved so much money, but whatever, you win some, you lose some. So I'm going to use a mixture of the Morphe 35N palette and the Moon Dust palette by Urban Decay. As they're going to go in with a white or skin colour shade and put that all over my lids, and what that's going to do is also set the primer I just put on. And I really want to do like a pink glittery eye, so I'm kind of just going to wing it and do make up some random stuff as I go along. So I'm probably not really going to talk through this bit, I'm just going to film it. What I'm basically doing is just using eyeshadows on the Morphe 35N palette, and I'm building up the pinks on the mobile lid and then some neutral browns, and I've ended up just putting black in my crease and outer corner, and I've kind of created this base to put the glitter, and the pink eyeshadow that I've placed down is like the background for the pink glitter I'm about to put on. So now I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette, and I'm going to use a mixture of the two pinks, the like hot pink and then light pink, which is Spectre and Element. And I'm firstly going to apply a little bit of glitter glue, which is Violet Voss's, and then I'm going to pack on the colour with a flat synthetic brush. And now that I've covered everywhere that had the glue, I'm basically just going to pick up more of the glitter and then apply it above, a bit on the crease and a bit on the outer corner, and that blends everything well. A little makeup trick that I learned is with your eyeshadows, what goes up must come down. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to highlight the inner corners and my brow bone with Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm going to mix Sunburst and Dripping in Gold, which is the champagne colour and the pearl colour. Highlighting the brow bone is also a really good way to free up some space at the top, because everyone can go a bit high sometimes, and it's just a really easy way to clean it up without messing it up. Using my black gel liner, anyone will do, and a BH Cosmetics 107 angled brush, I'm just going to apply that in my waterline. Now I'm going to apply mascara, which is Benefit's Roller Lash. For fake eyelashes, I'm going to use Kiss, the brand Kiss, in the style Ritzy, and yes, I've worn them before, they're looking kind of ratchet, I know. I'm using Revlon's adhesive as per always. I haven't worn eyelashes in so long, and I've missed them so much. I love them. These aren't even that long. Like I've said before, that usually when I wear eyelashes I really go like all out, like they'll be like touching my eyebrows, but I'm not gonna waste eyelashes, like I'm gonna use what I got. I'm gonna finish the skin now, and I'm gonna dust off all this baking. So I'm now going to go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm going to take a mixture of the banana powder and the light powder, and I'm going to put those under my eyes just to really make sure that they are nice and bright. I did say I was going to wear a lot of makeup I'm gonna do my lips now because they're just so dry and I cannot deal anymore. And because I'm going to be out talking and drinking, I just want to do a nude lip because it's just easy, I don't have to worry about it. We're going in with this Essence lip liner in the shade Soft Berry. Zoom. And I actually really like this colour on its own. I like the nude as well. But so dry, malnourished lips right here. So I'm going to put some gloss on. And I love this gloss from Bourjois, which is the 3D Effect, and it's in the shade 33. It's a really nice glittery nude one. Sorry. I'm kind of just focusing it on the inner part of my lips, just because, like I said, they were really dry. You know, like so dry that they start to hurt. That's me over here. Love story. So I'm gonna finish off my face now. Yay! MAC's Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish, as always, on a big fluffy BH Cosmetics brush in the style 124, and I'm gonna really bronze because every time I bake I just feel like I have no colour left in me. I like it. Contour, I'm going to go back in with the Kat Von D palette and use a mixture of all three. I'm using the same brush and I don't care if it's messy because I'm just going to clean it up later. So going back in with the translucent powder, I'm going to chisel me out. So I'm just going to go like that. And that just cheats what would be a lovely cheekbone. So it just makes your job really easy because you can go ahead and be very messy and then it will look amazing. You know what I mean? Now I want some blush as well because I just can't have enough colour. I'm going to use this hot pink actually. It's really pretty. And if you have this Morphe, it's a 9B palette by the way, if you have this Morphe palette, you need to take off the excess on your hand because it's so pigmented that you might cry if you don't do that, because it will fuck up your makeup. See what the fuck, that looks really pink on the camera, but I promise you it's not in real life. Oh, I look like a clown on the camera. Please. Oh my god. Going back in with my powder brush. I'm just gonna blend that together a bit more seamlessly, as you can see. So now chisel the fuck out. Now finally you're gonna highlight, and I really want my skin to glow because, as we all know, I'm very oily, so I like to go very matte with my makeup but then really highlight. So I'm going to go back in with that glow kit, use a mixture of all four, and I'm using this BH Cosmetics brush in 125, and I found it really creates a nice highlight because the brush is actually really dense. The Morphe one that I usually use is not dense, so it puts on more of like a sheer application. This one, however, it's gonna be heavy. So now the makeup is all done and I'm very happy with it, but I'm gonna go ahead now and spray my face a lot with Urban Decay's All Night Setting Spray, which hands down is the best setting spray there is at the moment. And I found doing my makeup and clients as well, you won't be able to tell on the camera, but it feels really powdery and it looks it. So to stop that cakiness or the feel of it, or some, you know, when you can feel your makeup on, it doesn't feel nice at all. So I always will recommend setting it even with like the Mario Badescu water, it still works. And yeah, and people always say to me as well, like, I have setting sprays but my makeup doesn't last as much. So like my best friend said that to me and I was like, hey, well, let me show you how much I put on, and I did it and she was like, holy fuck, I put a lot on. Like a few sprays might help a bit, but if you really want to go the extra mile, you know, you need a little shower. So yeah. Anyway, this is the end of the makeup look. Thank you for watching. Also, don't forget to leave me questions. I'll leave a link here and in the description box. Dilemmas, crazy shit, ask me anything about me or anything at all you want me to give advice on, and I will answer it in a Q&A videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and see you in my next one.